All right. Here we go. That's how I'm starting it.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm OG Howhound. Everyone knows that. Or I'm not gonna obviously say my real name because this is YouTube and yeah, and the MC community and all that. It's weird. Anyways, Kai, go ahead.
It's Kai. I don't care if y'all don't like me. Oh well.
What?
What?
All right. What were we talking about the other day? Yesterday? I forgot. That we were going to talk about here.
Retarded females.
All right. Wait, no. That's not how we're starting it. That's not how we're starting it. No.
I'm just being honest. That's what we were talking about.
Okay, but that's how we're going to start it is we're not going to start off with that.
Okay.
Bro. That's the first
So
thing
let me
that
rephrase that so that way YouTube and their little hearts won't ban us or whatever, What we were talking about yesterday, sweethearts, is what we were, let me see how I can say this in the most nicest way. Females!
What's up? We were talking about that. We were talking about what's going on. Whoa, witchcraft. We were talking about what's going on with Iran and Israel and all that. What was your perspective on it? On what you think?
I mean, do I give a fuck? No. Do I have to care? Yes. All I can say is...
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens.
Whatever doesn't happen, doesn't happen. So what?
Listen, all I can say is...
What are we gonna do when birds start flying? I'm not talking about wings. Like, what are we gonna do? We're not Superman. How we gonna be able to fly up there and be like, I'm stopping this now? No. Whatever. It go boom, it go boom.
Listen, one thing about the United States, bro, is you know damn well we're not gonna back down from anything, bro. That's one.
Who's we?
Two. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Who's we? But this freaking egghead Trump put us into this. I don't care. I hope he hears this.
Oh my god.
I want him to hear it.
Egghead is crazy, by the way. It's diabolical.
Yeah, we're strong. We got it. The only thing that's gonna affect us is the EMP. That's it. Honestly.
There's actually the rapture is supposed to happen after the EMP or during the EMP. So certain people disappear. Huh? Certain people, also known as Christians, disappeared after the EMP or whatever. That's what I heard. Hey, like I said, whatever happens, happens. Now, on to the other topic, what you were saying about
females.
Let's stop talking about that. Let's change the subject. Yeah. So what you said about women, some women, not all, just some. You would rather
mentally ill in the head, yes.
Okay, so you're brutally honest, and I'm the calm, not so brutally honest, but can be.
Because I've been hurt so many times that I just don't care to even be nice anymore. Like, you try talking to them, then they want to think that you're arguing with them. Like, bro, I'm not trying to argue with you. I got better stuff to do than argue with you.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, man, it's like, when you try to explain your side, it doesn't matter. It's not.
You're in the wrong.
Yeah, you're in the wrong. You're the bad guy. You could be telling the truth and still be called a liar. So, who was that?
I was in a relationship, and then she gets mad at me and said, because I was trying to avoid an argument, she's talking about some, oh, you're not understanding me, you don't want to understand me, you're not trying to argue. I'm like, who would want to argue? I'm not trying to argue with somebody. I'm going to just drop it dead and then just let it fade away so that way we could get back together and start loving each other again.
Yep. Put a pin in it. That's it. Let it sit there and float. Put a pin in it. That's it.
Like, I don't mind talking to you, but when you're coming out here freaking cursing me out and just coming out disrespectful, obviously the person's not going to want to argue with the person. Like, I don't care. We can argue. It's going to happen in relationships. I don't care. But coming out disrespectful like that, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I have a bunch of questions. I didn't expect so many questions to pop up, but on the Not Gonna Lie, there was a couple. What's your favorite MC style for modded pictures? Ooh. For GTA.
Go ahead, go first.
The cut with the hoodie. I think I answered that one, but it was the cut with the hoodie. That's my favorite.
Mine is cut with hoodie and the flannel shirts.
That's clean.
Mostly flannels.
You should get a tattoo. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. I already know what I want, but a friend of mine said that I should get a small one first, since it's my first tattoo. The other one, my boy was like, yo, just yellow it. Do it. Just do it. Get the big one. Just do it.
Listen, my next tattoo, I already got 3. My next one is I already showed you it. Either it's gonna be that, or I'm gonna get a Bible verse on my whole arm. On the whole back of my arm.
Are you judgmental?
Well... Yes. You can finish it off. I said yes, you finish it off.
That was the fastest. Yes. Are you judgmental? Yes. Like, bro, that was fast. Me, it depends on what it is. I'm gonna call the person out. Like, if you did something stupid, I'm gonna call you out on it and tell you, yo, that was a dumb thing to do. Why would you do that? I don't know if that would count as judgmental, but I don't know. It depends on what it is. If, like I said, if someone did really,
listen, if you did something dumb, I'm obviously gonna judge you about it.
Yeah, if you cheated on somebody that does everything for you, I'm going to judge the hell out of you on it. Yeah, it was your life. It's my life. I know it's your life, but still.
I mean, look what Trump did. I'm judging him right now.
Yo, bro, we're still on this topic, bro.
Sorry,
man.
I just had to bring it up. It's yeah.
Yeah, you sound like a robot. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of questions, good ones. Are you talking to anyone? No.
Nope.
Do you get jealous easily?
I
don't know. No, not really. No. Well, what? Yeah.
I could get it if they're showing it and they're showing like they're talking to somebody else while they're talking to me. Yes, I could get jealous.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't get jealous? You gotta be one soulless person not to get jealous.
Yeah, like you have to have been through like 100 relationships and they done crazy stuff to you.
100 that's devious. 100 is devious.
I'm just saying, like, it's just being honest.
What's your favorite song? Oh yes, woo! Baby a triple. Well, they'd actually, yeah. So my favorite song right now is "Dangerous" by Sleep Token and "Provider." They only said like what song, but I'm gonna say "Provider" and "Dangerous" by Sleep Token. All right, go ahead.
Mine is "Like Him" by Tyler the Creator. What's so funny, bro?
No,
what's so funny?
It's the question I just saw.
Nah, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
I'm not lying. It's the question I just saw. Do you think sex is important? You can answer that one.
I don't care. I don't care for it, bro. Honestly, I don't.
I don't either. It's whatever.
I mean, if it comes to me, it comes to me, but I could care less.
Cool. If it appears, it appears. If it doesn't, so what? Would you ever go for a friend? Yo, Kai, come here.
You want me to leave? I'll leave. I'll leave.
Probably not.
No, I can't do that.
I don't think I could do that. Ever kept a secret from your best friend about your dating life?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
There's a lot of stories I don't know about mine.
Do you ever leave your friends unopened? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
What's your sign? Scorpio.
Pisces.
Ugh.
What do you mean? Freaking Scorpios lie all the time.
No, we don't. All right.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do.
When have I lied to you? Wow, that's crazy. That's devious.
Yep.
How tall are you? 6 feet. I don't like how he just went
5'9". 5'9". I don't know what's so funny out, bro. The instant punches and guillotines that I'll put you in, bro, is crazy. Crazy.
Would you rather be a villain or a hero?
Wait a minute. Wait. Before you even answer that question, what do you mean? Yeah, okay, but do you not know I was in the Coast Guard? And I was trained to do that segment shit?
Do you not know? Never mind.
What was you in? Let me guess. You was in the Police Academy? Oh my god!
No! I was in karate.
Oh wow, karate.
Dude, I was.
Are you gonna do Cobra Kai moves on me?
I think it was. That's critical. I think it was karate. I think back in 4th grade.
Oh my bad, Mr. Miyagi.
Would you rather be a villain or a hero? A villain.
Villain.
Oh, would you rather be a villain or a hero, and why?
Villain or a hero? Well, technically, I would like to be a hero, cause I want to save lives and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And not only that, I have family that I care for very, very much, and I like to save them.
How old do you want to be when you get married?
Probably like 30, my 30s. I don't want to do it too young because I still want to focus on myself at a young age. Yo. Nah, I want to stay at a young age and focus on myself more.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that at all. What are you doing tomorrow? Working.
Going out.
Are you trying to get with anyone? No.
Nope.
Tried that yesterday. It didn't work. Do you want to make new friends?
No. I already have enough retarded friends. I'm good.
The speed on that answer is crazy. No, not really. Do you consider employees as your friends?
No.
No. They're my work friends. I've told them multiple times they're my work friends. I don't hang out with them outside of work, so they're not my friends. They're my work friends.
No, stop.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing. I said nothing.
They're my work friends.
Okay.
Can anyone be friends with you?
No.
No, no. Advice for someone that has a crush on someone but doesn't have the courage to tell that person.
Grow some balls.
Yo, bro. Yeah, you asking the wrong people. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
you asking the wrong people for that. You're gonna have to go to somebody that
Yeah.
actually has the answers.
So all I can say is grow some balls.
Just YOLO it. Just go ahead, ask them. Worst they can say is you're too young.
Never mind.
What's your what?
Nothing.
What's your least favorite thing about you?
Everything.
My weight.
My voice. My voice.
That's
It annoys me
crazy
every
because,
day.
bro, even in like camera, video, whatever, your voice sounds different. It's weird. I hate hearing myself. I'm talking about me.
Wait
like,
a
I hate
minute,
hearing myself.
because there was one time I woke up one day and you said, never mind, I'm not even gonna say it.
Don't just shh. Again, another same question. Would you ever go for a friend? No.
No.
Are you mad at anyone right now? LOL.
Yes. Yes. I'm in the podcast with him right now.
What did I do?
Everything.
What you doing right now? Recording a podcast. Our first podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, we got two questions asked, but they're both the same questions, just asked differently. Do you support the? Let me say it first. Do you support the LGBT? And then
No.
the other one is what? And the other one is why don't you support the LGBT?
Because I am very, 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 very homophobic.
Just say. I'm trying to keep us.
Okay, look.
I'm trying to keep us active here.
Let me explain it to you in the most nicest way. To all you to all you he-sees out there. The reason why I don't, let me put it like this. There are some that are actually cool and nice, but then there's the ones that overdo it.
Yes.
When they go to a restaurant and say, "I'm a ma'am, not a sir." Do you have a ding-a-ling hanging between your legs? Do you still have your giblets? Exactly, you're still a man. Is your voice still deeper than freaking I don't know.
I don't support them because, well, they brought it into the schools. They brought that whole weird shit into the schools. So I'm not going to support a group that does that and that brings it to the kids. If I had a kid, a boy or a girl, and if I had a kid in general, and they came to school and say, "Hey mom, hey dad, and mom, I feel like a girl or I feel like a boy," I'd immediately take that kid out of that school and bring him somewhere else because that's not something I want around my future child or around any child really. Now there are ones that are a part of them, but they don't support what they do, whatever, they don't agree with that either, and they are, they're gay, they're trans and all that.
And listen, like I said, there's some that are cool, and
yes.
then there's some that overdo it.
Yes, exactly. Now, before we even continue to the next question, I'm going to say this now. I should have said this in the beginning. We are very brutally honest. So, if that is a no-no and someone doesn't like it, it isn't the podcast for you. We tell the truth, and we are brutally very, very honest.
Yep.
But obviously, YouTube,
Where?
Next question. Remember, the army will always want you. Who?
They don't want me. They don't want me.
Who do you have a crush on? No one.
Nobody. Well,
you make it look too easy. Looking this good or no?
Wait, what?
It's like you make it look too easy. I was like, looking this good, I know. Who would you want to get with right now? Nobody.
Myself.
What? Why is there so many questions like that? You looking to date anyone? No.
Nope.
Who haven't you seen in forever?
My grandmother.
Yeah, my friend, best friend. Who do you love to hang out with the most? Jesus.
Yep.
And mom and dad.
Yep.
Don't worry, mom. I'm not leaving you hang out. I'm not leaving you hanging. She's popping in
Yeah,
and
you
out
don't
of
like
the
chilling with
stream.
me? Wait, who?
She's popping in and out of the stream, moms.
Who? Oh.
How are you still single? It makes no sense. I ask myself that all the time. Even when I look in the mirror.
Well, I just got out of that relationship, but
Sometimes it shatters.
I don't. Yeah, I choose not to be in it because I don't want to. Be stressed.
Who was the last person you texted? The person that's in the podcast right now. Wait, no, I just lied. Yeah, no. Yeah.
No, you texted Snipes.
Does anyone have a chance with you?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. You guys have good taste in music. Thank you.
Thanks. I choose not to listen to drill music and other stuff because why?
So you're lying.
It's just no. I listen to it, but not on a daily basis because I have different song selections. I got Spanish. I got cool, calming. You know, all this other stuff.
Who never replies to your text? Oh wow. Let's see.
Oh,
Is it dark outside?
The person
nope,
in my
yet.
party.
So is it dark outside yet? No, it's not in the sky yet.
Oh man.
Would you want a boy or a girl? Girl.
Boy and a girl. Mostly boy.
You ever wonder who liked you back?
No.
Wait, no. You ever wonder who liked you back then?
Like whoever
liked you back then? Yeah, I didn't really care. Would you rather be flirted with or chased? Chase me down like a cop.
Chase me down like. No, I can't say that. Never mind. Just chase me down. Just chase me down. You know what? I'm gonna text you while we're talking.
Someone's deaf crushing on you. Well, they need to speed it up. Let's go. Send me, text me, whatever. Like, come on now. Yo, bro, that's crazy. That's wild, bro. Yeah, you're bugging.
Yo, we would have got banned if I would have said that.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you think about Men's Mental Health Month? I think it needs to be acknowledged more. How about that? Yep. Instead of the Pride Month, I think it's Men's Mental Health Month. It's not Pride Month. Okay, respectfully, it's not. It's Men's Mental Health Month. Okay. How does it go? One man every minute, and then every hour, every week, every month, and then every year, or every day, every week, every month, every year. It's like, come on now. But then again, he got kicked out.
But you paused what?
That's not what I wanted to do.
The podcast?
Yeah, I paused it. It's not muted.
Oh.
He just starts singing. I'm gonna go in my thing. What was the question? What we were talking about? Oh, Men's Mental Health Month. Yeah, what do you think, Kai?
It should be more looked at and more, studied more about, instead of all this, other stuff that shouldn't be studied about in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Men's mental health month needs to be acknowledged more. Whoa, voice crack. Whoa.
You nervous, buddy?
Yes. Not really. Yeah, men's mental health month needs to be acknowledged more and respected more than, Pride Month or whatever.
Period, Pooh.
But because it's, about men, it's not really important, I guess, to some people. I did at work one day. Someone did come in and I was helping them, and they're like, "Oh, happy Men's Mental Health Month." I was like, "Oh my god, thank you."
Shit, I wonder how that feels. I never got that.
Happy Men's Mental Health Month, guy.
Oh wow, thank you.
Let me invite you to the thing.
I'm a retarded friend that I've always wanted. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Fit check, yes, ma'am. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I got the suit on. This is a video game. It's not real life.
My fit is retarded.
I don't have this big giant palace in real life. Oh man, I wish I did. Imagine being rich. Oh, welcome back.
Hi.
Okay. You still got your soundboard?
Yes.
Anywho, what did you want to talk about? Anything that's on your mind right now? Like right this instant as I speak?
You don't want to know what's on my mind. It is not PG-13.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Not in that way, dummy.
So what do we think about Latinas? That's the question that said it. The question said,
I love
what do we
them.
think about Latinas?
I adore them. I want them. Well, I had a couple, but yeah, they're crazy.
Let me keep what I want to say to myself. But anyways, next question. What do you think about that's okay. You're gonna have to rewrite that question. I must text them and tell them rewrite that question because that just obliterated my brain cells. That hurt my head. My head hurts now. I have a headache. You're typing. Give me a minute. Stand by. Production. It's the first time. Production's not gonna be that good. It was going swell, and then this man got kicked out for being AFK. Not really AFK, but you just disappeared, and it kicked me out of the apartment. I was like, oh, okay. First of all, whatever. What do you think about people who listen to their friends? About what? What? Listening to their friends about what? Listen to your friends. If it's something that makes sense, listen to them. If it's not something that doesn't make any sense,
My friends.
Don't listen to them. Now, me and him, we don't listen to each other.
Nope.
Because we know how each other are. Me, him, like 3 of our other friends. We don't listen to each other.
I'm not gonna lie, me and you listen to each other more than what the hell Snipes listen to us about.
That's true. Okay. What's your favorite car? BMW.
BMW.
What's your favorite motorcycle? BMW.
Hold.
BMW S1000RR. My favorite bike. It was the Suzuki, the Gixxer, and then I saw on YouTube the BMW S1000RR, and I was in love. And not with
that you can never get.
And you know what, bro? See, the thing is, what we're not gonna do is we're not going to target each other, all right, on our relationships and stuff. That's what we're not going to do. That is because, I knew immediately what you were talking about. You know what? I'm gonna just end this. I'm gonna just go.
It's okay, because I'm in the same boat, bro. I'm not gonna get love either.
Would you rather wait for somebody or just go?
Huh?
What? Oh, would you rather wait for somebody until they're ready or not and just let them be?
I'll just let them be. Like, I'll let them come to me. Let them come to me. If they're telling me that they're going through something, I'll let them come to me. I'm not gonna chase them or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or keep bothering me.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let them be. I mean, I'm gonna text the person here and there. If that person's texting me back, or if they're texting
if they're showing
first,
the same energy,
yeah,
then I'm showing them.
the same
then
energy
I'm
giving them. Then I'm a continue. If it starts getting dry after months or whatever, like texting them, they don't respond.
That's already your answer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that just gave me the answer. What you just said. I'm not gonna bother anymore. I'm not gonna keep wasting my time. To, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
I don't chase, I replace.
Don't do that. Don't start that again. How did you say it? I don't chase, I replace. What was the other?
Put my new bit on the internet, put it all in your face.
I don't chase, I replace. Put my new girl on the internet and put it all in your face.
I ain't got no motherfucking time to waste.
Close the case.
Chill.
And keep the pace. Just start the race. Sorry.
Bro, shush.
Any advice on relationships? You don't want to hear ours. What?
You don't want
You don't want to hear. You know what? Kai, go ahead. Give your advice.
I'm okay.
Go ahead.
I'm okay. No,
we're here to answer questions and talk about stuff, video game wise, this game and other games, and talk about real life stuff.
The only advice I can give you is
Fix
do
your
not
mic.
crash out. I said the only advice I could give you is do not crash out.
Yes. That is correct. The other advice I can give you is whatever happens. If he or she cheats, he or she cheats. If you find out it's a guy, then yeah. Yep. It's life. You're gonna go through things and yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But that's that. You know what? Just stick with his advice. Don't crash out. There you go. Bro, what was the other thing? We were talking about the Iran and Israel thing last night. We talked about how we'd rather have a church girl than a ghetto girl, which I 1,000% agree with. I'd rather a church girl than a ghetto girl because a church girl is going to be there for you. And
listen, I'd rather have any type of girl as long as they're not ghetto and they're respectful and all that sort of stuff. I'll deal with it.
But there's 1% of girls out there that are like that. It's 1%. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of. Then again, there's a difference. Girl and a woman. It's different. But, like I said, there is a 1% out there that will be there for you. And if you burst that into tears in front of them, they're not going to be like, oh, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
And then walk away. And disappear. Or, when you open up about how you feel and this and that, they're not going to disappear the next day.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want the opposite of that. I'm with you to the day we die. Ride or die. Yeah, we're not good at this.
We're alright.
We're alright. It's our first time anyways. After saying, oh, we're gonna start at this day and then we're gonna start at this day and then it doesn't start and then we're gonna start at this time and it doesn't start. Why? Well, because this isn't even
We
my
have lives.
that, and this isn't my damn. This isn't even my GTA account. This is a different, my main account, but I had to do it on this one because YouTube says verifying your account, even though it's already verified. But it's so hot. I'm sweating in places that I didn't know you could sweat in. Like between my fingers, I didn't know you could. I don't. Between my fingers, I didn't know you can sweat between your fingers, bro. Like what?
My brother.
Huh?
My brother.
You need to fix your mic. Holy shit.
I said my brother. My brother.
Yeah, you're cooked. Your mic is cooked.
You're pissing me off. Is it better now, sweetheart?
All right, don't do that.
You're acting like a freaking female right now. It's not working. It's not working.
Sound like a child.
What?
I don't know. If you had to play one game, what would it be? Ooh.
Black
Ops 2. Wait, are we talking about the rest of my life? If it's the rest of my life, Black Ops 2. Either Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1.
For the rest of my life, I'm not gonna lie, Medal of Honor.
Ooh.
PS2.
Yes. I forgot about that game. I take it back. Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor was
Medal of Honor, Black Ops 2, or
best.
Black Ops 1. One of those three. I'd rather play for the rest of my life.
You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Nah, my controller died.
I was just answering your question.
No, because my controller died, and I didn't know if it was...
What if the game came to life? It's about to. Sorry.
Yeah, oh God. Yeah, you right.
It's about to.
Right.
Black Ops 2 about to become real life. I wanted a remastered edition, not the damn live action.
Not even, bro. Medal of Honor is about to happen.
Shit. We're gonna wake up, it's gonna be a cloud of dust.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not gonna wake up. Anyways. Who's your favorite UFC fighter? John Jones, Israel Adesanya, and then those are the guys. If we're talking about the females, then it's what's her name? Tracy Cortez, and then Amanda Nunes. Yes, ma'am. I don't know why everybody still goes crazy over Ronda Rousey when she got her shit pushed in. I'm just gonna say that. Holly Holmes cooked that shit. I'm just gonna say. Sorry. Not really.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in the WWE?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey, and then I guess I don't know what happened, that she just vanished from WWE. I used to watch this shit so much as a kid, and then I stopped. I got bored, and once they said, "Oh, it was fake," I was like, "No, it's fake."
My favorite UFC fighters are John Jones, Max Holloway, and Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, isn't he with the colored hair?
Yeah.
You know, John Jones retired yesterday or the day before. I'm sad. It's crazy. What was it? 14 years, 17 years.
I think so.
And he's what, 37? 34?
His bones ain't working. After all those hits and kicks, yeah, his bones ain't working.
John Bones Jones, my friend. I mean, yeah, I get it. The older you get, you're going to have to stop doing it because, you know, your body can't take it anymore after a while. Getting beat up, punched in the face, kicked in the face, kicked in the head, kicked in the ribs, punched in the kidney, kicked in the kidney, the liver. There's a lot of things. Getting choked out, arm bar, a lot of shit. You think you'd be able to do UFC?
Me?
Yeah.
With all the anger I got here.
I don't think I could.
I mean, just give me like 5 minutes in the ring with the person. I'll do good. But then after a while, I'll probably start, getting my shit cracked.
Word. Oh, what's up? What's up? Ming Ming. Oh, shit. Oh, what? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh. If you were to go into the military army.
Army. No questions.
Yeah. How long have you been in the MC community for? Since 2014.
She came out.
Since 2014.
Since GTA came out.
Yeah, since all the way back in PS3 days, I've been in the MC community. Have you ever left the MC community? Yes.
Yes. Multiple times. And came back.
Multiple times and came right back. And why?
I was forced to come back.
Okay. Same
I
here.
was.
Same here, Snipes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Snipes. Asshole. If you were to listen to one rapper, who would it be? Old or new?
Not gonna lie.
If we do new, I would say Emily Choppa.
Ew.
What?
Let me see.
Old? I don't know. There's a lot of good.
I'll do Nipsey. Nipsey or P&B Rock.
For the old schools, I would say either Mobb Deep or Scarface. One of them. No, not Scarface. Mobb Deep, Tupac, or Dr. Dre. One of those three I'd rather listen to. Or and then LE Chopper, those four. 3 old schools, 1 new school. I can't stand Young Boy. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm just gonna that. You're kind of quiet today, Kai. You're usually loud and like raw all the time, you know.
I have to be respectful because remember, we're on YouTube.
If you are speeding, would you pull over or keep going?
Nope. I'm gone. Like Lightning McQueen.
He means in the game, YouTube.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah, same here in the game, yeah. I'm pull over. Whoa, that never mind. Car pulling over bike. Next question.
Too much information. Alright.
Do you think what? Do you think you would win? Do you think you would win against the gorilla? 100 men versus the gorilla? Hell no! Hell no! 100 men versus the gorilla? No.
I mean, if I were to form a team,
it doesn't matter.
And not me being there?
No, it doesn't matter if you formed a team or not, bro. That team is gonna be.
Listen. Hear me out.
I'm not hearing nobody.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Listen. If I were to put. Yeah, never mind. They're cuts.
Exactly. If you put UFC fighters or MMA fighters, whatever, on against that gorilla, it's not gonna matter.
Man, you need a whole military for the fucking gorilla.
Like, bro, it's not gonna matter. You might as well call the Avengers or something.
Avengers.
Like, bro, or the League or the Justice League, bro. Because what? You couldn't pay me enough money to say, hey, you're gonna fight this gorilla with those 99 men. So in total, it's gonna be 100 of you. How much money am I getting paid? 20 mil. What's gonna 20 mil gonna do when I'm in the grave or in the hospital? I'm good. You know what? Find somebody else. There's not enough money on this planet for me to fight a gorilla, a silverback gorilla, and also I'm like, what? No. A baby gorilla, maybe. All right, probably. I'll fight the baby gorilla. I'm a punk king. All right, never. What's your favorite branch of military? Army.
My favorite branch? Air Force.
Sorry.
Air Force or the Army?
Favorite muscle car?
Dodge.
I don't know.
Dodge or Chevrolet.
Why does the world have to end when it's our turn to be adults? Nah, word. Like, why? Why? I just started being an adult.
Show.
You know what I could go for right now? I mean, I just ate, but like tomorrow I could go for for some white rice, put some vinegar on it with some a well done steak. A well done steak, bro. Pour some vinegar on it too. Oh, ay, pa. Eso sí, ya tú sabes. If you had to drink one thing on this planet, what would it be? Water.
Yep.
What, you expecting me to say Corona? I've had a Corona. They're not that bad.
It's nasty.
They're not bad.
It's nasty.
I remember the first time I had it was with the lime or lemon or whatever, and the second time it was without it. I was like, I like this one better because it doesn't have the lemon or lime or whatever. It doesn't say it tastes weird, but don't drink, kids.
Yeah.
And don't smoke either. Stay in school. Even though school, it's not.
On that.
Yeah, even though school's going to teach you things that you're probably not going to be using in the world. So unless you're going to be a mechanic or a scientist or some shit. Like square root of the O is this, huh? X equals what? I don't know. Triangle? What? How am I supposed to know what it is? Oh, you're being taught it. Clearly not enough because I still don't know the answer to it. If someone in the chat put in the chat right now, what 4 plus 4 times what is the square root of X or Y? I'll ban you. I'm not gonna
When I
answer.
got asked that question on a test, I just stood there and said, "What?"
Word, bro. I was confused. It's like, huh?
Like, my thing is, what the hell is squares and X's and this, that, and the third gonna teach me about making money in real life?
Yeah, unless I'm gonna be a mechanic or something that deals with that.
You see, that type of stuff is more for science, not math.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a math genius, but I'm pretty sure those math problems is not from this planet because they ain't no damn way. That's crazy. Bro, you know it's supposed to be 100 next week. Like next week, all week it's supposed to be 100 degrees.
I guess I'm going.
It's already 98.
Going to Alaska.
Alaska. Actually, well, Alaska is starting to dry up or whatever. Not dry up, but turn to grass and stuff. Yep. Praise Jesus. Hold on. That's a thing I wanna actually talk about real quick. I want to talk about that. Why Why when you mention the Lord, the Almighty, right? Why when you mention Jesus to anyone, really, they get mad?
For real.
Like, if I say, oh, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, I love him and he loves me and he loves you and he loves all of us and he cares for all of us. Why is it that you have to go and take a fat dog wet shit on that man? And what are you going over there to do? Of course, he's going to go over there and drink. Look at him drinking on the job. You're fired.
Drinking on a job? Who said I can't drink on a podcast? Exactly.
Whatever. Sit back down. Alright, but for real, like, why do people gotta do that, though? Why shit on someone else's religion? And what they believe?
Because they don't have the right brain in their head to...
Yeah. You know what I find funny, too, though? Is when people say, oh, I don't believe in God. Well, do you believe in the devil? Oh, yeah. I think the devil's real. Where do you think he came from? You can't believe in him and not believe in the one who literally created him and all of us. First of all, saying, oh, I don't believe in God is one thing the devil would never say. That's something he would never say. Obviously, he knows he's real. I believe that the Almighty is real. I believe that there's good and evil. There wouldn't be evil if, Eve, didn't do what she did. What about Zeus and... No. What about Zeus, Thor, and all the other Greek gods? What? I mean, I don't know. And it says Greek mythology, but I wouldn't know. I'm not a, whatever it is. I don't do research on that stuff. Plus, I'm not going to anyways. I'm gonna stick to what I believe and what I was raised on, which is the big guy up there is the main guy, the main man, the main one. It says in the commandments, thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Meaning, he created most likely the other ones, but he's the one that you mainly go to. But everyone has their beliefs. I'm not going to take a dump on what they believe in their religion and all that. If you believe Zeus is real, you believe Zeus is real. If you believe Buddha, go ahead. If you believe Muhammad, fine. But there's one man that's not in his tomb. There's one man that rose from the dead. Who?
I only believe in God and only him. That's it.
There's sometimes where I said the Lord's name in vain once. I shit myself. I almost shit myself. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't. It just slipped out. I didn't mean to say it. I damn near almost almost diarrhea'd myself. Yo, you ever fart and almost shit yourself?
Yes. There's times where I was like joking around trying to find I actually shitting myself.
Yeah, bro.
Oops, dripping down my leg.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's crazy. Do you think you guys would be good parents? I don't know. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I know I will.
I talked to there was someone at my job when he came in. I talked to him about it. He was like, you won't know until you have a child, and it'll just come to you naturally. He was like, I didn't know if I was ready until I had my 4 kids, and it just came to me naturally. I was like, oh well, sleep with me. Where am I gonna get? I want a daughter, but where am I gonna get that little girl from? I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna get her from. Her mom is delayed right now.
Yeah.
But hey, all I know is that so far I'm happy with how this podcast is going. Okay, the GRL show. Welcome. This is the GRL show. Don't know what GRL stands for? What does it stand for, Kai?
You forgot what it stands for?
It stands for God, respect, and loyalty. I knew what it stands for. I was asking you, so then you can finish the sentence.
Well, you basically kind of said it like you forgot it. I was like, dang, bro, you forgot it already?
I didn't forget it. I just said, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Forget it. This is the GRL show. God, respect, loyalty. We were gonna do fear. What was it? Fear nothing. Fear over faith, or faith over fear. Fear over faith. Wow, faith over fear. That's what we were gonna do, but we had already had this all set up. So, the GRL show where we talk about either video games and real life stuff, life things that's going on in the world, and then on top of that, we also don't have a filter. We kind of do, kind of don't. The man across from me kind of doesn't. So he will say some things that's crazy and wild, and that's the truth. We speak the truth. So if you don't like how we talk and what we say and our opinions, maybe this isn't the podcast for you. Now, if you like people tell the truth and you what's the word, care for other people's opinions and respect their opinions and respect what they believe, well, hit that subscribe button right now and hit the like on the stream, and you won't miss another stream or another podcast or another show.
Who?
What he said? Who? Now, electric cars.
Yuck.
We got to talk about electric cars. Why?
Nasty.
Why? Especially Teslas. Bro.
Whoever created electric cars needs to be obliterated ASAP.
In video games, of course.
Yes.
I think I don't know. I would never drive an electric car. You can never force me to drive an electric car.
And even if they ban or it's illegal, that they're gonna put, you can't own a muscular or engine type or gas type of vehicle. I'm most definitely gonna have me a little bunker with a bunch of gas vehicles and all this other stuff. Cause I'm not. Yeah. Sorry.
I've taken an Uber before, but I've never been in a Tesla. I don't think I want to be. I've heard it's comfortable. I heard they're comfortable and nice in the inside. That's cool. I don't care. I don't want my Tesla. I don't want to have a Tesla or whatever in my garage and that shit catches fire and blows up. That's what actually happened in somebody's garage. Their Tesla caught fire in the garage. Why? I don't remember.
Multiple times it happened.
Yeah. There was one time where we were on the highway, I was going to work, and I saw a Tesla on the side of the road. I was like, oh, your Tesla went out of batteries.
Yeah.
While all the engine cars are just flying past. Those shits are fast, though. They're kind of fast. They won't beat an engine car, though, but I mean, still, a gas car, but they're fast. They're kind of fast. Acceleration is pretty quick. Or the takeoff.
Try going against the Corvette.
One of them went up against the Hellcat. It didn't matter. It got torched.
Try going up against a real drag racing Chevrolet or a Corvette.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, like, what's the point?
I think
What's the point of an
there's
electric
no
car?
point.
What's the point?
There's no point.
I want to know whose idea it was to say, you know what, let's make electric cars. Elon Musk.
They don't have a brain.
Yeah, actually, Elon Musk is pretty smart. Kind of.
What?
Elon Musk is pretty damn smart.
That is.
Yeah, I think his IQ is higher than Einstein. Or almost
And
close to it.
some of the creations that he be making is actually fire. I'm not gonna lie, because that new Tesla plane jet that he made is actually fire.
It looks like a stealth bomber.
Yeah.
The B-2.
The only thing I don't like about one of the creations he made is the Tesla.
Why is it when you tell someone the truth, they still think you're lying? Especially women. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Because they're paranoid and they don't have brain cells. And they just want to keep thinking that you're lying and lying and lying and lying.
Now, you got to think about it, though. It's not every single woman on this planet. It's some. Not all. Some.
Yeah.
Not everyone is the same. Now, some girls do say, oh, all men are the same. Well, no one told you to try them all.
I heard that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, no one told you to try all of them. Open your eyes, not your legs. Anyways, but yeah, that's my answer to that. That's my answer, and that's what I think, and that's my opinion.
Oh, gonna be mine? Open your eyes, not your mouth.
Okay, yeah, that's Yep, that's it. Here we go.
Very good.
Would you rather fight a crocodile or a gorilla? A crocodile.
Croc.
What kind of questions are these?
I have a more better chance of winning with the crocodile than that gorilla.
Yeah. Because the crocodile, all I gotta do is I can try to get on top of him.
Exactly. Grab him by the head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not by the head, but by like the top area. Neck.
Put him in like a headlock, but like a, okay.
Sorry.
The gorilla, on the other hand, he's gonna bash my face in.
Up.
He's gonna rip me to pieces. That's what he's gonna do.
On God. There's no angel flying over the trees. I hear your thought.
You good?
No. You told me to be more talky. I'm trying.
What did you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? What else? What else? What else?
Let's talk about suits. Let's talk about different kinds of suits. Yeah.
What's your favorite combat? What? All right, you go ahead. You go ahead. You start. I've been talking this whole time.
My style type of suits is casually with a trench coat, or if not, I am not trying to wear no suit jacket because it gets too hot for that. Like if it's in the winter time, yeah, of course I do. But yeah, no. The only thing you'll catch me in is probably like a button down shirt or whatever, and some nice looking suit pants or yeah.
Basically, what you're wearing now.
Yeah, but without the vest cut, it's either alright. No, yeah. But like I said, in the winter, yeah, I'll put all the accessories on for a suit.
When will you have guests on the show? When we
when they like us.
when we can. When we can. We will. How long have you guys been friends? Too long. How long have you guys known each other? It's the same question. Too long. Are you guys tired of each other? Yes.
Yes.
Very you guys much. Sometimes argue. Yes, we sometimes argue.
Yes. Fucking. Never mind.
Are you planning on being single for the rest of the year? Yes. Probably.
It's whatever God puts me in.
Yeah, whatever the man up there does. If he thinks I'm ready, and he thinks he's ready, so be it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Texting while on a podcast is crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. You know what, bro?
Look at you getting mad already. And that answers your question right there with the argument.
Whatever. I'm always right, and you're always wrong. What does that sound like, guys? Humans. I don't know if that's fireworks or those gunshots. Iran?
Bro, somebody just sent me
What?
a video of the war is over. Trump says Israel and Iran agree to ceasefire. Yeah, that'll never happen.
That's never gonna happen.
That'll never happen. He said, does that make you feel any better? No. It's not real.
Give us 1 second. Alright, yo, old hairstyles. Back in the day. Would you rock one of them shits now? Yeah. Would you rock one of those old hairstyles right like today in these times? I don't think so. I don't think I could. Like, yeah.
Now let's talk about like 80s shit.
Yeah, like 80s type of hairstyle.
Yeah. Or 80s motorcycle clubs back then.
Now music on the other hand, if we're talking about music, old school music wins. Old school song music like Bobby Brown.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. The old, like the music stuff that I liked oldies is Al Green. Who else?
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean, yeah.
Bobby Brown. Halls and Oates.
James Brown. Who else? Yeah. There's a lot. A lot of songs, yeah.
But and the thing is, bro, like if you play that right, if you played that in public, some of these our generation,
young kids,
they would be like, oh, what are you listening to? It's talent. That's what we're listening to. Talent. It's talent. I just turned on the TV by accident. It's real music. We're not gonna sit here and listen to some rap where they talk about my girl this, girl that, girl this, she opened her legs and did this, yada yada yada. No, I'm good. I'm good off that. Oh, I did this to this dude, I did this to that dude, oh, I'm gonna do this to him. I don't care. I wanna listen to talent music, talented people. Like Bobby Brown, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Halls and Oates. Who else? You got Scarface, you got Eminem. Dr. Dre,
Listen,
Houdini.
you can't really I don't really care to play those types of like music outside or whatever the heck the case is. Like,
Yeah, me either.
I don't care if people judge me about the old stuff I listen to because, like, I'm an old soul. You got a problem with that?
Mm-hmm.
And not even that. My mom put me onto more of those songs than like I didn't learn that on my own. My mom and pops really put me
Yeah,
onto those
my
songs.
dad would be playing
Mostly my mom.
all the time. Like the song that you posted on your story, Mom would listen to that sometimes whenever she was cleaning the house or she was doing something. She'd listen to the song. I haven't heard that song in a while. Nowadays, it's just a bunch of crap that's being played. Yeah, I'll listen to it here and there, but not as much as I listen to the old school stuff.
Yeah. And it's not even that. You want to know what's the best song you could ever listen to? Listening to the whole Bible.
That's a good song.
Looking up an audio of the Bible, reading the Bible, that's the best.
I'd do that before I listen to a song.
I could literally stay up all night just listening to the Bible.
Yep.
And it's not only that; it's good to learn about all that type of stuff in the Bible.
Yeah, but the
It's
thing
good
is,
to-
but like people now are like, oh, why would I want to learn about some random guy? He's not a random guy.
listen,
He's a guy who sacrificed himself for everybody else.
Listen, that's their choice. But at the end of the day, who's going to be the ones that are going to be suffering when anything happens in this world? They are. Or not only that, there's times where people say, "Oh, I don't believe in God. I'm this, that, and the third," and then when He actually strikes on you, and you find out that He actually is real, then you want to say, "Oh, I do believe in Him." You should have believed in Him in the first place. But my top favorite song is the Bible. Audio of the Bible.
I didn't mean to get up. What's the other song? There's more songs. I can't remember.
You got rock too. You got Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. Who else? Kiss. You got Kiss.
3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace. Slipknot.
Cut me up.
Who else?
You know what? Yes, they're not old school, but I'm putting them in it. Sleep Token.
I'd listen to them, yeah.
You ever listen to them yet?
I heard them once.
The song I sent you with when you were asking, yo, was that a beat drop or whatever? Because that was clean. I was like, yeah, and I sent you the song, where it came from.
Yeah. I like
Sleep
it.
Token.
Oh, not even that. Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. We gotta talk about that real quick. Hold on. What do you think about the new person, the girl? I think she's all right. There's a lot of people who don't think she's all right, but like they're all Chester fans. They're not Linkin Park fans. They're more Chester fans. Which I get it. He was an amazing voice and he was good. Really good. I get it. But like you shitting on someone else because they don't sound like this person is just dumb.
Do me a favor, look at your phone real quick. Is this real? Well, does it look real to you? Because that's what somebody just sent me.
Monday or night, he announced between Israel.
If that's true, I'm running balls free outside right now.
I'm not doing that.
That's on NBC News.
I don't know. I have no idea. If that is true, and they're having a season, and they're choosing
Listen,
to have a
if they
ceasefire, then heck yeah. But we will see. Oh, I just seen that. Since I just seen it on my Instagram, let's talk about how Hollywood mocks God. Let's talk about that. What you think about that? I'll say what I think, but what's your opinion on it? How, like, celebrities, you got movie stars, you got rappers, how some of them mock God, and everyone just doesn't. Not everyone, some people just don't care. Hello?
What?
What do you think about the celebrities who, like, mock God and stuff, like in Hollywood? You got the rappers and you got the movie stars.
I don't really know, man. I don't really pay attention to all that type of stuff. The only thing I really care about is my life and God Himself. I could care less about celebrities.
I don't really care either. It's because it's like, oh, do you know this person? Yeah, do it, but I don't care. I don't care. Do I know them personally? No. If I did, I'd care, but I don't care because I don't know them. I've only seen them on movies, on the TV. That's the only time I've seen them, and only time I've seen them was either on YouTube or on TV or whatever. Other than that, I don't really give a shit. Yeah, I've seen. Other than that, but I don't really care. But how long this has been an hour and 20 an hour. It's already an hour. That's crazy. I have to go. We gotta go do. We got our personal stuff to do. So we got things to do that we are gonna have to end the show here. I have stuff to do, and he has some things to do that requires us to leave our houses. But what's your what do you what do you want to say before we end it? What's your encouraging words?
Even though I don't know y'all like that, love y'all, stay safe, and live life.
Yes.
To its fullest.
And don't let anyone tell you that, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. Don't let anyone tell you that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
All right? You can do whatever you can when you put your mind to it.
All right. This was the ending of
So
the show. Drop them socks and grab those. Yeah.
Drop those socks and grab those.
Grab those cocks.
Oh, bro. All right. And then again, this show, GRL show, we have no filter. So if you don't like it, no, I'm sorry. If you don't like it, then this isn't the podcast. But then again, we wouldn't mind you if you stayed. But anyways, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. All right, as long as you got God next to you, you can do it.